What's up, everybody? Coach Chris Soriano here of Soriano's Orioles Baseball, and today I'm going to show you a little tip on how to coach third base. A couple of tips on how to coach third base. Shall we? Let's go over to one of my favorite places in life, the third base coach's box. Right here, it's where the magic happens. Now, you're a third base coach. You are controlling everything offensively most of the time. Sometimes coaches want to have their first base coach give the signs or whatever. Sometimes even not the manager is coaching third base. They have a designated third base coach, but the manager's relaying the signs to this guy. 9 times out of 10, it's always the third base coach. But you're the king. You're the guy that's controlling the offense. You're giving the signs. You're making sure whether the guy goes here, goes there, or goes home. That's it. A couple of plays to know coaching third base. A couple of key things. Number 1, always be vocal. Make sure that they hear you. And if anyone has seen me coach third base, you know I'm going down the line with them. I'm going down. I'm screaming. I'm yelling. You have to be vocal. Your guys can't hear you. That could be a problem. One thing you want to look at when you have a guy that's coming in to score. Obviously, you want to see the play. Let's say the guy that's second base. Good secondary lead. Now he's let's say the tying run. You're down by 2 in the last inning. Down by 1, in the last inning. He's on second. He's the tying run. Guy comes in. Your guy hits the ball. You're waving that guy on. You're waving that guy on. 2 things you want to do, most importantly. And some coaches know, obviously, to do the first thing. They may not know how to do the second thing. You're waving that guy in. You're waving him to score. You're waving him to score. You're waving him to score. You are looking at the play, whether it's hit here, whether it's hit to right field, center field, left field. You're looking at the play. It's a third base coach, that's your job. It's also your job to come down the line with your player, sometimes not all the way down the line because they can call you out, although they haven't called me out yet. I've been going down the line basically to the catcher for 10 years now. But your guy comes, you want to be like this with him. You want to be like this with him so he can see you, so he can see you going down the line. If you're still here, if you're just waving him on here, and your guy gets over here, and you have to put on the brakes, well, of course you can go, hey, stop, That's going to throw the guy off. Come down the line, and put your hands up if you have to put the hands up. But that's if you're holding the guy up. If you're bringing him on, obviously you have to look at the play as the third base coach. You're waving him in. The most important thing is for that split second, when your guy is rounding third, make sure he touches third base. You want to give a nice little look. Say the ball is hit to left field. So the ball's hit, my guy's coming around to score, I'm sending him. I'm looking at left field, that split second, I'm looking down to see my guy, his leg, hit third base. It doesn't hit third base, then you may have a problem. I've been in the third base dugout twice before, and twice I have done that, where the third base coach has sent the guy around. He's looking at the play. Only problem is he didn't look at his guy's feet for that split second. You're not taking 7, 8, 9 seconds off here. You're taking 1 split second of you waving the guy in to look and make sure that he touches third base. If not, you can have a manager that's worth his salt call time, tell them to appeal it, tell your fielders to appeal it, and most likely you'll win if the umpire sees it. Most importantly, you don't want to get banged for losing that game because you didn't know how to coach. You have to go all the way down, look at the play. Obviously, you don't want to send them on the blind, but you have to make sure that your guy touches third base. It's very important. You know, some people think, oh, coaching is easy. Listen, I've been doing this for over 10 years now. It's not as easy as you think. It really isn't. And game strategy, that's the most important thing that you need to know. But those are a few things. If you're ever thinking of coaching third base in a game, especially a tight one, you're going to need to know that little tip right there. I'm Coach Chris Soriano. I'll see you on the ball field.